Hello, I'm Felicia. I'm excited to do Pilates with you today. This is a workout inspired by one of my students that has left me here in Bali at Yoga Barn. She has moved on, but will be back. But she wanted an intense full body workout. So this one's for you. You know who you are. So why don't we get started? Just make sure that you do what's best for you and your body, okay? Let's do it. So I'm going to come to the side of my mat. You can just put your feet in front of you, knees up towards the ceiling, feet onto the ground. Now this will be your first level. Second level, heels into the ground. This is great for tightness in the back of the thigh and the hamstring or in the front of the hip. Now, last level, extend the legs all the way out. This is the hardest level, toes back towards you. You just want to make sure that you're not going to be clenching at the front of the thigh. So it's almost a little bit warm up. Palms together, or towards each other, I should say. Shoulders back in the shoulder sockets. Sitting up nice and tall, belly is in. I'm going to do a half roll back, breathing in and out. Rocking off the bones, coming halfway back to the mat. Then pressing in that belly. One vertebra at a time, comes all the way up to a seated position. And again, breathing in and out. Scoping out the belly, coming halfway back. Making sure you're not using the front of the thigh and the hip. Press in that belly. Come all the way up to a seated position, making sure those shoulder blades are in and down the back. Belly is in, straight spine. Breathing in and out. Rocking off the sit bones, scooping out the belly. And then pressing in the belly. One vertebra at a time, comes all the way up to a seated position. One more time, breathing in and out. Scooping out the belly, coming halfway back. And then pressing in the belly. One vertebra at a time, comes all the way up to a seated position. Good. Now we're going to bring the arms behind us, coming down onto our forearms. Now, a couple different levels here as well. First level, we're going to have one foot on the ground. The other one is going to extend out. While you do this, make sure that your hips don't go side to side, and also make sure that you're not dropping into those shoulders. You're going to be pressing into those elbows. Then just bring the knee into the chest and then back out. Okay? Now, if you want to go to the next level, you can. You just want to bring that leg up off the floor and then just bring the opposite leg in and out. Now, remember, do this all from the lower belly and not the front of the thigh. Still pressing into those elbows, into the mat. Good. Using your breath, navel's into the spine. Good. And 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Now extend that leg up towards the ceiling. Going to extend the leg down straight. You can always keep it slightly bent if you have tightness in the thigh or the hamstring. And then coming up and then down. Using your breath, navel's into the spine. Don't forget, do not use the front of the thigh. You want to do everything from the lower belly. Using your breath, navel's into the spine. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bending that knee, and then bringing both feet down. Give yourself a nice little rest. Now we'll go to the other side, starting with the first level. So you bring the opposite knee into the chest, and you just extend out and in without moving your hips side to side, making sure that you're not dropping into those shoulders, you're pressing into those elbows, and chest is wide. Good. Using your breath, navel's into the spine, making sure those hips are not going side to side. Feeling that lower belly. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Extending that leg up towards the ceiling this time. You can always keep it slightly bent if you need. And then just coming down and up. Remember, you want to do this all from the lower belly and not the front of the thigh as you lift up that leg. Oh, and I almost forgot. You can bring that other leg up as well for the next level. My apologies, I almost forgot to bring that up. So this is the harder level, just bringing that knee up. Using your breath, navel's into the spine. Good. And 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bring those knees down. Bring the feet onto the floor, coming down off of your elbows and coming all the way down to the mat. Bring one knee into the chest and then the other, and then just rocking left to right. Good. Now we're going to curl up the head, neck, and chest. Hands are on our shins, elbows out to the side, chest is wide. Breathing in and out. Curling up the head, neck, and chest. Chin is away from the chest, and you're up on the tips of the shoulder blades. Of course, you could always just leave the upper body down as a level. It's up to you. One leg comes out, the other is knee into the chest, hands on the shin. Using your breath, navel's into the spine, making sure those hips are not going side to side. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now go a little bit quicker. Using your breath, navel's into the spine. If you want to add the arms, you can. Using your breath, navel's into the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees into the chest and bring the head all the way down. And you can just rock left to right. You can also say no with that head. That was hard, Felicia. And of course, we're going to do it again, this time with our legs extended. So elbows out to the side. Chest is wide. If you don't want to use the upper body, you don't have to. But if you would like to, breathe in and out, curling up the head, neck, and chest. Belly is in. One leg goes up towards the ceiling. The other one comes all the way out. You could always bend the knees if you have tightness in the hamstrings or the front of the thigh and hip. Breathing in and out and switch. Don't forget to use all the lower belly and not the front of the thigh. Hands come to the back of the thigh and switch. Make sure that you're not bringing those hips side to side. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now quicker. Not bringing those hips side to side. You can add the arms. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing those knees into the chest. You can rock the head side to side if it was up, and also rock left to right, massaging the back. Then bringing the legs up to tabletop, arms out to the side. Let's just do a nice twist of the spine. Both knees on top of each other, looking back at that back arm, feeling the twist, breathing in and out, relaxing into that stretch even more. And then when you're ready, pressing in the belly, coming back up to tabletop and going in the opposite direction, just giving yourself a nice little rest here. Breathing in and out, relaxing into the stretch. even more. And again, breathing in and out. Pressing in that belly, and then coming all the way up. Bringing those knees into the chest. Your hands are going to come behind your thigh. We're going to do something called teaser. It's one of my favorites. And you're going to have your hands behind your thigh as leverage. So please use it if you need it. Elbows out to the side, chest is wide, breathing in and out. Curling up the head, neck, and chest, extending the legs out to the 45. Use those hands behind the thigh to press up. And this is all from the belly, not from the front of the thigh. Just remember that. Chest is wide, elbows to the side, and don't forget your smile. Most important part, when you smile, you relax your jaw, which relaxes the rest of your body. And then you can do more, and then also you prevent injury because you're more relaxed. So don't forget to smile. Breathing in and out, scooping out the belly, coming all the way back down. So that's first level. If you want to do another level, you can bring your arms up by your ears. This you have no leverage. Breathing in and out, curling up the head, neck, and chest. Belly is in, extending the legs out to the 45 and coming all the way up. At any time, if you need to, you could always put your hands at the back of the thigh. Good, and smile. And then coming back down, slowly, with control. Next level, legs come up towards the ceiling. Again, you don't have to do this level, but if you would like, please do so. Breathing in and out, curling up the head, neck, and chest. Belly is in, coming all the way up, chest is wide, and smile. Do this all from the lower belly and not the front of the thigh. I'm just going to move my shirt here. Yes, and then coming back down. Okay, we'll do one last level. Bring the legs to the 45, breathing in and out, curling up the head, neck, and chest. Belly is in, coming all the way up, using the belly, and hold there. Feeling that lower belly. Try to hold there. I know, sometimes it's hard. Now we're going to go to the next one, but put your feet not down onto the mat, just hovering over the mat. Your hands at the back of the thigh. We're going to roll back without hitting our head and come back up without hitting our feet. And it's fun. So make it fun. Breathing in and out. Whee! Coming all the way up to rest on your tailbone. Again, breathing in and out. Whee! And coming all the way back up. If you excuse me. If you want to, put your hands at the front of the shin. Please do so. Breathing in and out. Whee! Coming all the way up. If you want to go a little bit crazy, you can extend the legs out to the side. Breathing in and out. Whee! Coming all the way up, resting on the tailbone. Let's do this one more time. Breathing in and out. Whee! And then coming all the way up. Bringing those legs together, bending the knees. You can put your hands at the back of the thigh. We'll do the first level. And just go in and out. Really feeling that lower belly. You're not using the thigh and the hip. You can also keep your arms out to the side. Using your breath enables into the spine. Good, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and crossing those legs all the way up. Coming into all fours, let's just do a little bit of a cat-cow. So you scoop out the belly, coming all the way up, rounding the spine, feeling a nice stretch in between each vertebra. And then you come down, let the belly go, and the vertebra come together. Scooping out the belly, coming all the way up, rounding that spine, and then coming back down and releasing that belly. Then going in a circular motion, manipulating the spine, and then going in the opposite direction. And now do your hips. in a circular motion. And going in the opposite direction. Good. So now we're going to press the belly in, pressing the hands into the floor, tucking those toes under. We're just going to hover up over the mat. So the belly is in, you're not dropping down into the shoulders, you're pressing the hands into the mat, breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. One last breath in and out. Relaxing down to the mat. And then we're going to extend one leg all the way to the back. First, let's just go up and down so we can get some buttocks, right? So just coming up off the mat and down. As you bring the leg up, don't drop your belly, okay? Belly is still in and going up and down. Using your breath, navels into the spine, pressing into the upper body. And 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Last one stays up, pressing up to the ceiling. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now staying there, I'm going to just come into the knee to the nose, rounding that spine in like a cat motion, and then coming all the way back out. So coming in, rounding that spine, and then out, using your breath. Good. If you want to add another level, next time you will come out, and then as you come in, you bring the knee into the chest, and you press into the floor, hovering the opposite knee off the floor. And then you come back down, and then come back out. So you come up, rounding that spine, coming up, hovering the opposite knee, and come down, and then come back out. Good. Using your breath, navels into your spine and rounding that spine. Let's do 2 more. Good. 2 and 1. Good. Bringing that leg down, coming back onto your knees, and then rocking back. Feeling that child's pose, using your breath, breathing in and out. Pressing in the belly, coming all the way up, and we'll do the opposite side. So pressing those arms and hands, I should say, down into the mat. Extending the opposite leg, yes, extending the opposite leg. And then just coming up and down. As you bring that leg up, make sure that you're not dropping the belly. And coming up and down. Using your breath, navels into the spine, making sure that you're not dropping into those shoulders, pressing those hands into the ground. Good. And 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Last one, holding up and pulsing, 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 using your breath, navels into the spine. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then staying there, bringing the knee into the chest, rounding that spine, and then coming back out. Good. Using your breath, navels into the spine, rounding that spine up in cat when you bring the knee in. Good. Using your breath. Now, if you want to go to the next level, you can. This next one, as you bring the knee in, you press the hands into the floor and also your foot as you bring the opposite knee up and then coming down. So out, coming in, rounding that spine, coming off the floor, and then coming back down. Hovering over the floor, come down. Good, using your breath. Navel's into the spine. Let's just do 3 more. So 3, 2, keep on going. I know it's hard. And last one. Good, putting that foot down, bringing that leg down, and coming all the way down to the mat. Breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. Pressing that belly in, coming back to all fours. Tucking those toes under, coming up into downward dog, walking those feet left to right. Then coming down to a plank, belly is in. Pressing those hands into the floor, nice and strong in those shoulders, making sure the hips aren't either too high or too low. Breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. Last breath in and out. Dropping those knees and then coming all the way back into child's pose. Breathing in and out. Pressing the belly in, tucking those toes under, coming all the way down into downward dog. Now we're going to come forward into plank, press the belly in, and come all the way back to downward dog. Use your breath. Coming all the way back. Coming all the way forward. All the way back. Using your breath, navel's into the spine. Good. Let's just do 5 more. 5. 4. 3. And 2. Last one. And 1. Hold there. Belly is in. Nice and strong in the shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those knees. Come back into child's pose. Just relax there, breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. Pressing the belly in. Coming up 1 vertebra at a time as you're sitting on your heels. Whew! I'm sweaty. I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. This was for a student of mine, so I hope you're watching. If you are, please let me know in the comments. And that goes for everybody. Please let me know how you feel, how you enjoyed it. I always like subscribes, comments, likes, all that good stuff. Please join me again. I am putting up videos at least twice a week. So thank you and have a great day.